Thank you. Hmm.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good at yourself.
So, um, I just want to. I'm speaking to Shanta, right?
Yes, this is Tariana Guidance Counselor. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing actually very well, thank you. Can I ask why set me up to have me believe that you guys would help with the home crediting her the homeschooling and then turn around and use an excuse of the what it was it the progress report not being within the format to deny her the credit.
Well, I don't have anything to do with that. It goes straight to Central. I just follow what Central states. So what I sent you is what Central deemed it to be not credible.
Where's central now? Who
Central is the academic policy coordinator. That's what they sent back. My principal and academic policy coordinator deemed it not eligible for the homeschooling credit. So I just followed what they say. All the piece of paper that you sent me was sent over to them.
But here's the deal. It's just paperwork. She reflects the grade. And then I did everything within the paperwork. The only thing that's different is the fact that I credit her the homeschooling for interning under my company. And I noticed that when I sent the IHIP form for with that wasn't included and that was denied. And then it's like no one wants to credit the company, and then in their own ways they're denying her, and then she's the one suffering for this.
I'm not sure what you mean by company. I just go by what, again, academic policy deems correct and according to the New York City school system.
This is not homeschooling. This is the school. This is outside of your school. This is from a different
No, this
entity.
is not outside of my school. This is according to our academic policy of New York State educational system. Yes. So everything that you sent me goes to what we call our academic policy coordinator, which is at Central for
Uh-huh.
District 8.
So can we
Then
arrange a meeting where because I'm very unhappy with this because that it seemed first of all from the emails and all the back and forth, and then they weren't even included in the email. Um I would love, because if you guys are the third party, just so you know, I reported this to the EOC Department of the Education, in the
Mom, I am aware of all of that. I know you haven't currently have an advocacy that was out on it. You can let them handle that part on the part of New York City Department of
So
Education
can
regarding
you
that.
forward me the information of those who of the appropriate parties, because then you guys are going to get the heat of it. Because the principal,
No,
from
I'm not.
what the law,
I'm not going
so from
to
what the law tells me, the principal has the discretion to do this. It looks like everyone outsourced a reason to deny her this ability, and then we all agree she's overwhelmed. Is that correct?
Mom, this meeting was to set up to talk about her current grades. Can we go over that, or are we going to talk about something else?
We're going to talk about everything that affects Tariana and her current grades. I'm aware that her current grades are still within the range of her being in the 90 percentile, correct?
Right. So her current grades for market period 1 and market period 2. Is that what we're talking about today?
You see, again, I don't want to be dismissed on this.
You currently already having a communication with the advocacy department and DOE regarding the situation. I can't elaborate on more anything because I do not know.
Well, you see, then what I'm going to have to do is explain how the school is failing to be an advocate for her. too, because all the principal had to do was credit her once she realized she was homeschooled. And then all this extra third party that I didn't even know got involved. And then now is the deflection. It's not me, it's them. And I don't want to play this game at my daughter's expense. At my expense, I'm a grown adult. I can take it. But my daughter, she's a young girl who's aspiring to want to be something. And I will not have anybody discourage her by purposely overwhelming her deliberately with extra work that she does not need, especially when her grades reflect that she does not need that extra time. And then on top of that, that's interfering with my time with her.
Okay, ma'am, I'm here.
I don't want to be dismissed on this. I'm a nice person until
It's
no
not
one's
being
nice to
dismissed.
me. And if I
You
have to
currently
be,
aware.
if I have to be everyone's hell, because Will Hell Mina is my name, the hell is only silent when it's necessary. And I want to know, is it necessary for me to do what I got to do? Because I really am very disappointed by the fact that I was led to believe that all I had to do was submit this stuff for her, and on top of that, when I contacted the homeschooling office, they said it's at the discretion of the principal.
And I explained to you in the beginning of this, between the discretion of the principal and the academic policy coordinator, they deemed that the paperwork was not qualified for the homeschooling credit.
Why is
That
the paperwork not qualified? Can you explain that?
I would not know that. I only take directives from my principal and the academic policy. I was
So we
told
don't
that
think for ourselves. We're just sitting here as her guidance counselor. You're supposed to be her advocate.
Excuse me, and we're not going to talk about Tariana. I'm not going to deal
We are
with
talking about Tariana. We are talking exactly about
no,
Tariana. This
literally.
whole conversation is about Tariana and addressing the fact that she is taking extra night classes. You guys are treating her
You
like
just
she's
said,
a delinquent.
excuse me, you just said I don't think for myself. So this is not a conversation about Tariana if you're going to make that type of statement towards me.
Well, then I need you to be her advocate as her guidance counselor.
I am. If I wasn't being her advocate, then we wouldn't have got as far as we did with the entire homeschooling paperwork. Again, I did my part. Every piece of paperwork that you sent me.
So why not send me an example of what they're looking for so that this way it could be corrected? Why was it that, oh, well, we met this wall and that's it, it's over. But we all know she's overwhelmed. We know she's overworked. We know she's stressed out. So where's the above and beyond for her? Where is this advocacy for her, knowing that she's an excellent student who shows up and she goes above and beyond for you guys?
I did my part as a guidance counselor, and unfortunately, the situation came out the way it came out. You responded and said that you wanted to take it further and contact who you contacted.
I did. But I could still have it resolved. I could still have it resolved, or they're just gonna, or everyone's just continue, or everyone's accomplice to this case of the fact that they're retaliating against my daughter because I reported a crime, and my daughter was the one who took all the video evidence and recording evidence that helped along the crime and to be reported.
That is beyond, I have no idea what you're talking about. Video evidence, that is not my concern and my situation with Tariana. I wanted to discuss her current grades that she's currently having. And again, if that's not the current conversation we're having,
and she's still maintaining the current grades, correct?
Absolutely. She's on track. She has completed her college applications. She's doing absolutely well.
Okay. And what about her accessing the GI Bill? I haven't gotten contacted about dealing with that so that she can move forward with the GI Bill.
That has nothing to do with me. I'm not her parent. I don't do anything with the GI Bill.
So
that's when she goes to college and she has accepted into a college and they do that. We don't do anything with the GI Bill.
No, there's a process. She has to apply for the GI Bill first. She has to go and submit in the information. And the school, I was at that meeting for her school. I even met with the what was his name? The male teacher who's in charge of dealing with that. And I gave him my email. No one's responded. But I'm being but everything else about addressing her easing up and making sure she maximizes the resources available to her is being denied. So this is, I'm, I don't appreciate that everyone's trying to, you know what, I'm just going to speak directly to you because you're here. I don't appreciate that you're trying to dismiss my concerns as if I'm not addressing her when I am addressing her.
Because you're going to talk about further things that is out of my control, that was already decided on the behalf of her. I cannot elaborate on what you want to talk about because, again, the decision was already made. You decided that
That's
you were going
final.
to
So the
contact.
decision is final. So I should move forward with the fact that she's being discriminated against because she was homeschooled and the school's refusing to recognize her homeschooling and credit her, regardless of what third parties are saying.
Ma'am, I already stated that was the decision that was given to me. You already contacted the Office of Advocacy. I don't know what direction they are in going to help you with that, but you can continue that way. And if the situation turns out
So there's
differently, then we,
nothing you guys going to do any further from this point on.
unless my principal or academic policy tells me something different, the decision is
Can
so.
you send me the information of this policy person that you're working with in regards to the
You can
academic
communicate
policy?
you can communicate with my principal because that's who makes a decision.
Oh, so I'm gonna again be denied. You see, listen, I know when women are being hateful towards a young ladies, you could hide behind whatever
Ma'am,
policy.
I want you to have a wonderful day,
Great, and
and
I recorded this whole conversation just so you
that's
know, and I'm
fine.
gonna
You're not
forward it.
gonna
Thank
talk
you.